my channel. So today's video, as you can see, the title is going to be about breakups. Please forgive me if I'm a little bit awkward during this video, because I'm not used to, I don't usually come on here and like speak about things like this. Usually when I come on here, I'm doing my makeup or I'm doing a hair tutorial or blah blah blah, but I am trying to do more personal videos, more videos about mental health, dealing with real situations in life, and just helping other young girls out there. So if you guys don't know, I recently just got through a breakup, and breakups are hard. One reason why I wasn't gonna make this video as well is because, or why I waited to make this video, was because I didn't want to make this video just off emotions and feelings, and you know, sometimes you have to wait until you get out of the situation so you see everything in hindsight, and you have a better view of what happened and a better understanding, and your thinking leveled. You get what I'm saying? The reason why I'm making this video is to help other girls like find peace in going through a breakup, you know, because the relationship I was in was very serious. It wasn't like, oh yeah, we're dating, it's a fling or whatever. I really loved him, and I really thought that I would be with him like for a very long time, like forever. When you make plans with someone and you're so close with someone and you share certain things with someone, and then you're breaking that tie, that connection of your souls, you're breaking those promises, you're breaking things, it hurts. It really does. And if you are not a strong person, if you're not level-headed, if you don't have faith, it can fully break you, and fully break you, and then you won't get back up. I'm not gonna go into details because it's not really important, the details, but basically what happened was we just drifted apart. There was no cheating that happened, there was nothing like that. We still never had like a really bad argument screaming at each other. We didn't call each other out of our names. We just literally fell apart. And I feel like sometimes that is the most devastating thing ever, because as you're falling apart, you're trying so desperately to grab onto anything, and you're trying so desperately to fix it, and then having that realization like, well, like, I can't fix it, I'm trying so hard or whatever, it really hurts. So one thing I realized in going through something with grace, and going through something and not letting it tear you down, part of that is being able to self-reflect and notice what you may have done wrong. Not so much blaming yourself for everything, but just seeing things from every single angle that you can. I was looking to him to fix our relationship, and I was looking to him to do certain things, and I was asking a lot of him that he probably wasn't able to give me. And it's not even his fault, it's just circumstantial. You know, sometimes you're in life and you're going through certain situations where you can't be there for that person the way you want them to, and you can't fully do things that they would want you to or whatever. And I felt like I was looking to him like, why don't you just do this, or just like love me more, or just call me this amount of times a day, or just do this and do that, you know what I mean? Like, I was very much like needing of him in certain ways that was just kind of like irrational when I really think about it. But that was me trying to grasp and hold on to the relationship, and that's one thing that I noticed that I did wrong. And I feel like during a breakup, sometimes in order to go through it with grace, you have to take a step back, pray, take time to yourself, and let things go. Like, let things be what they are. It just puts more pressure and more like negative vibes on everyone, and that's just not healthy. So one thing I would say is take a step back before you like demand things from the other person, or even demand things from yourself. That's another point that I wanted to make, is part of going through a breakup in a healthy way is not crushing yourself down. You know, another thing that happened very early on in the breakup, I was saying like, oh, if I just love him more, if I just do this more, if I just act this way, maybe if I ignore him, he'll want me more. Like, I was just trying desperately to you know, fix it in any way, and I did not know how, and it was more frustrating. But I was like, what's wrong with me? Should I fix this about me? Should I fix that? Should I act this way? Should I do this? And it gets really, really sad, and you can fall into depression thinking so negatively of yourself, and thinking, because failures hurt, and when something is failing, you feel like a failure, and it hurts, no matter if it's no one's fault or whatever. Like, you do feel like you failed at something, and something is wrong with you. So what I would say is, don't put so much pressure on yourself, please, and do not ever think like, oh, I'm not good enough or whatever. As long as you've treated that person with love, and you treat everyone with love and kindness that you come across, and with respect, you know, and you do try as hard as you can, it's not your fault. Sometimes we think that we're strong enough to do the things that God is supposed to be doing. Like, sometimes, like, I was trying to change the situation when really it wasn't my decision. If it's in God's will for this union to come apart, it's going to come apart. That's in God's will. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't understand at the time. I was so confused. Like, how is this happening? Like, what is happening? Like, what can I do to fix it? Sometimes it's nothing you can do. It's just in God's will, and you just have to accept it. And remember that God is great no matter what happens, because it's not what he does for us, it's who he is. God is great, and his plan is the best plan, even if it doesn't align with the plans that I had, you know? This is where I want to get into the story of Habakkuk. If you guys don't know, there is a book in the Bible named Habakkuk, and Habakkuk, he was a prophet, and basically he talked to God on behalf of the people, and he was very frustrated with what was going on, and he felt like God wasn't answering his prayer. So he's crying out to God, like, God, I prayed for this, and I'm waiting for you to help me. Like, how much longer do we have to suffer? Like, why are you not doing anything? He was very frustrated, and he voiced that. That's what I felt. I felt kind of like that, because I was praying the whole time, like, God, please fix my relationship, please do this, please do that. But as well as I was praying that his will become my will, and I was praying that he would make me do what it takes to make me the woman I'm supposed to be, that he wants me to be. And sometimes we don't know what that plan is, and me asking for that and him to heal my relationship, and he wasn't, and it was actually getting worse. In the story of Habakkuk, God answers him, and he tells him, actually, things are about to get worse. Your enemy's about to come for you tenfold. Like, they about to come, and, you know, it's about to get even more real. I will put the verse up right here, and basically he was like, your will is, my God is still good. Even though all this stuff is happening, even though I'm scared of the next step, even though I don't know what's ahead of me, even though I'm scared of what's happening, even though I don't understand it, my God is still good. And that's something that I had to remember, you know, in order for me to go through it gracefully, in order for me to not be upset and not be angry and bitter, and just let it go, you know, like, let it be what it is and accept it. One of the major keys to this whole thing, getting through a breakup gracefully, is knowing that, okay, this didn't happen as I thought it would, this didn't go as planned, but you know what, things are still gonna be good. I'm still okay, I'm still breathing, I'm still me, I'm gonna be Gucci. Like, I'm gonna be Gucci, even if you have to tell yourself that every day, even when you don't believe it. Like, just have a little bit of faith and grasp onto whatever that is. Don't suffer in silence, because that's one thing that I would do. Like, I would not reach out to my friends, or when they would reach out to me, like, oh, I know you're going through a breakup, blah blah, I just be like, oh yeah, I'm good, like, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Like, legit didn't cry until like 2 weeks after, like, and then it all came out. But I was just like, I'm good, like, I'm fine, you know. And that's not a healthy way of going through it either, because then you end up lashing out at the wrong times, at the wrong people. And also, it's just not healthy to keep your emotions in. So definitely reach out to your friends or your family or anyone you have. Or if you don't have anyone, because not everyone has someone to go to or that they feel comfortable with venting to. So I would say write it down, get yourself a little diary or anything like that, and write down all of these emotions and just let it out. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. Next thing I want to talk about is enjoying being single. Yes, enjoy being enjoy being single. I know you probably heard this a lot of times, and I heard this before too, and I'm like, enjoy being single, okay, whatever. But really, like, now that I'm 21 years old and this is the first time I'm grown. I don't have any kids, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have anything holding me back right now. I'm literally free. Like, I'm free to do whatever I want right now, and I have all of my time is to myself. Well, most of it, you know, still taking care of the family and stuff like that and following your dreams. But now you get time to focus on your family, to follow your dreams, to try things that you never tried before, to spend time with you, you know, do those things that just make you feel good. For me, I really enjoy taking walks in nature. I really enjoy drinking Starbucks. I enjoy collecting nail polish, like just things that you enjoy. I know this seems pretty cliche, but it's really like a weight lifted off of you to be free and to be emotionally free. Like, there's no one your emotions are tied to and locked down to. There's nothing you're chained down with right now. Like, I'm 21 in New York City. I'm healthy, I'm blessed, and I have my energy, my spiritual energy that, you know, sometimes gets exuded when you're going through a breakup, or even when you're in a relationship. It's a lot of energy, it's a lot of tug and pull, it's a lot of different situations, it's a lot of worrying and stuff like that. All that energy now you have to yourself. That's a lot of energy you can use on other things, on positive things, on loving people, on meeting new people and meeting new friends and going out and seeing the world. So please don't feel like things are just done and it's just like things are over. Like, your life is just beginning. I believe what God says is true, and I believe if you're treating people with kindness and you're trying your best and your heart is pure and you trying your best to hold on to him and do the right thing and just keep on going, like, he will show you his grace. Like, his grace will come through. Like, I really believe that. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but I've been saying like lately, I feel like something positive, like something really big is gonna happen to me soon. Like, something really positive and exciting. And I just been excited to get into me again. I'm still capable of following my dreams and doing amazing things and having an amazing life. So remember who you are at your essence, in your core, who you are. And life is like, I'm going through a breakup, then something happens in school, then something happens at work, and it's like a bunch of things trying to get you down, and you're like, yo, life really trying me right now. Like, life is really trying me right now. But you have to remember who you are. Do not let these things that happen to you or these people that you come across taint who you are as a spirit, as a soul, as a person. So yeah, I hope this video helps someone out. I love you guys so much. I want you guys to know, if you're going through anything, if you are hurt in any type of way from any situation going on in your life, you can reach out to me. You are never alone. You are never alone. If you want to pray with me, if you want just some inspirational words, just please contact me, because I will be there for you. You can ask anyone who's ever tried to reach out to me. I always respond back to who I can. But yeah, I really love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, because once I hit 10K, I will be doing a giveaway. Also, follow me on my other social media platform. It will be in the description box down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.